Hi there, guys, and welcome to the last edition of this year. It is 2020 December. It is TLC. Dan is beating me 102 points to 89. I am terrible this season, falling behind what seems to be every pay per view. How we distribute the points is displayed on your screen now. Do you want anything to add before we start, Dan?
No, let's get right into it.
Right, so on my list, first match I have is Hurt Business and New Day. You go
Um,
first, I'll go first, and we'll do it vice versa like last time.
yeah, I'm gonna go with Hurt Business on this one, mate.
Bugger. Pin submission?
We got Cedric and Shelton. I think it's just going to be a pin on this one, but I think Cedric's going to get it with his finisher because I love
Yep.
it.
Cedric's finisher is the best finisher in the world right now.
Yeah,
I also have the same Hurt Business by pinfall.
that's right. Yeah, I think the
Yeah.
Hurt Business are doing very well. I think what's going to happen, and it's a big shout this,
Go
but I
on.
think they're going to get a lot of titles and
You think the
eventually.
full stable will get belts?
Oh yeah, for sure. And then eventually, what will happen is, when they are ready, the Undisputed Era will challenge.
That is creative booking. Why are you not employed?
It'll happen eventually.
All right, we're going to move on to Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler, Asuka, or Asuka, should I say, sorry, not Asuka, and TBD. Is there any news on the TBD? Because I've not seen, so I don't know.
I think the TBD is going to be clearly Lana.
Right.
I think this is going to be where them belts get passed across as well, if I'm honest.
I've literally got that on my notepad here. It says Asuka plus TBD
Yeah,
equals pinfall win.
it has to be Lana, mate. It has to be the way they've booked Lana for every single match. I know you said that it was to do with the angle of Rusev getting kicked out, but
Yep.
I think they've played it very well. Rusev has been very supportive of it, and there's just been some odd, quirky moments where Lana has picked up wins that she shouldn't have, aka Survivor Series. But
Yes.
going on that, yeah, I think it's going to be Lana, and I think because of that, it's going to be Asuka, or as you said, Asuka and Lana.
Lana gets the pin.
Yeah, I think Lana will get the pin, and I think she'll get a proper pin this time.
I I believe there'll be a definitive pinfall win.
Yeah.
So
Because of
so
that,
far we
I
are
think,
exactly the same.
yeah, we are indeed,
Bloody hell. Right. Looks like I'm not going to gain any points then for this pay per view. You can go first for this one. It's Sasha Banks versus Carmella for the title. It is a normal match, by the way.
Yeah, it's an odd one really because I see Sasha winning this one still.
Okay.
Um, I just think it'd be too quick for Carmella to win it. They haven't been feuding for that long, maybe 2 months. And I don't see why she would win it so fast. She could do. Like, there's nothing to say she couldn't.
Yep.
Absolutely, I've no problem in losing points on this one because she could very much well. They're building her up to take it, and I like her character now more so than she was before. She was a bit weak, but now
Seems like she's owning this character.
yeah, 100%. So, but for me personally, I just don't see tonight being the night for her.
Yep.
So that's why I'll say Sasha Banks by.
She always uses a submission if that helps.
Yeah, I think it's gonna have to be.
Right.
And I'm hoping you say Carmella.
My pick is Carmella by DQ.
Absolutely happy with that. She didn't get the belt, but she still wins.
Exactly. Banks will get caught doing something she shouldn't do. She'll get DQ'd. Carmella wins, doesn't win the belt.
I actually regret not picking DQ now, if I'm honest, but I'm going to stick with my choice.
Because the only reason I've gone for that is I have clear winners in all the other picks. And for this feud to continue, there needs to be a dodgy finish. Because either Carmella wins the belt, feud is over, or Sasha wins the belt, feud is over. And I don't see, from what I've seen of the television shows, there's no one else in line. It seems like they've just invested fully in these two people for the time being. I believe they'll start to build up something from the Rumble, so that's why I'm going with Carmella with a DQ.
Do you think Charlotte returns?
For the Rumble, maybe.
Okay.
For the Rumble, maybe. Probably wins. Probably goes off again because there's no reason for it to be there until Mania. She
I
could
agree
just
with
come back, win the Rumble, go off, and then come back. But I also weirdly think Becky might make an appearance.
that. No, it's too early.
She has given birth. The Rumble is 5-6 weeks away. She could be in a shape where she comes in at number 30, throws someone out,
I doubt
and then
it, mate, 'cause
goes
don't
and then
forget
goes
they
off
normally
again.
get a few more months afterwards for maternity and stuff. I don't know
Yeah,
how it
there
works
is
in
that.
America, but I don't.
Yeah.
I think it'd be too early still, mate, if I'm honest.
That's a fair shout.
Especially with
Right.
being a first child.
Exactly. We're going to move on to what I've just literally read this. This is apparently an Inferno match between Bray and Randy. Okay, I went first. So, oh no, I went second. Did I go? Wait, is it me first for this one? Either way, Bray's winning by pinfall, isn't he?
He has
So,
to.
so it doesn't really matter, does it?
He has to, yeah. I mean, it's the Fiend that's actually fighting.
Yep.
The Fiend has never lost a match,
Yep. And why would he lose to Randy Orton?
and it's in the Firefly Funhouse.
It's what?
It's a Firefly Funhouse.
An Inferno Firefly Funhouse match.
Yeah,
What? So the house is on fire?
exactly, mate.
What in the actual Christ is that going to look like?
We'll find out.
All right, well, let's skip over them.
But yeah, either way, it's got to be. I don't know why this match is a thing.
Me neither.
But
Sorry, just before I go on to the next match, the last thing I ever remember seeing, bear in mind this might have been a while ago, was Randy Orton winning a belt. How long ago was that?
only a couple of weeks ago, wasn't it?
And since then he's dropped it.
Yeah, he's dropped it, and now he's jobbing with Bray Wyatt again.
So what the hell was the point of that?
I'm not too sure, mate. I'm really not too sure.
Right, okay, I just didn't know if I'd missed anything. Right, I've moved on. I'm not ending with the match what we think is going to end, because I think the real match should end the pay-per-view, so I'm going at the minute with Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns.
Okay.
And you're going to pick the winner. As we discussed before we started recording, based on how they previously booked things, there is no way Kevin Owens can lose this match. Because if it was the other way around, and Reigns was the one getting beat up all episode, Reigns would be winning this belt.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
But we both know Reigns is not losing. So how are they going to do it? You're Googling something.
I was just checking, but let me think. I'm just gonna go with
Roman Reigns win, because you can only win one way, and that's by grabbing the belt. You can't win by pinfall or sub. You have to climb the ladder and get the belt.
yeah, that's true.
I don't see how Owens can lose this match other than the logical Jey Uso comes out, or Jimmy, whichever Uso it is. And where's the other one? Is he still banned?
I don't know, to be honest. I've not seen him for a long time, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick
Roman Reigns. You're telling me Owens wins this belt before Mania?
no.
Exactly. Reigns is winning.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stick with Reigns.
And it doesn't matter how, but he's going to win somehow.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Reigns on this one.
Right.
Mate.
Just fill me in briefly.
Go on.
Who else has been involved in this storyline? Because I have not seen any of it other than what happened last night.
Just Reigns and Jey Uso. That's it.
Reigns, Jey, Owens. No one else has been mentioned.
No, that's it.
Nothing else.
No.
Ah, okay. Owens is losing. Right. Let's move on to the main event, which I have as Edge Styles and Drew Galloway / McIntyre. You can go first for this one. You can only pick the winner because there's no pin, submission, or anything. And obviously, it's going to be Drew. So that's my pick. There you go.
Yeah.
So that's it. That is the end of the card. Quick
it's
question.
It's a tough one because I don't see Drew dropping the title so fast again. But when it's AJ Styles, he definitely could. But I think they're doing it to make AJ Styles obviously look a lot better. So based on that, I'm just going to say Drew's going to take the win.
Does Miz cash in?
Now, that's
Can
the
he
question.
cash in on either person?
He can, yeah.
Does he?
Yes, I'm going to say 10 points if he cashes in, yeah?
Oh, and if he doesn't, I get 10.
No.
Why? You can't
Not
just
doing
go.
that.
Well, you can't just go. You've got to give up some points if your bet doesn't come in, because
No,
you
we don't
can't
do
you
it.
can't just be
No.
like, oh, I get an extra 10 if he does,
Of course
because
you
then
can.
you just say it every pay-per-view.
But you could get an extra 10 if he does.
Right, so then I would just say it every pay-per-view, and if he doesn't, I don't lose anything. There's no risk involved.
Okay. It's entirely
Well,
up to you, but...
let's do 5 points either way then.
Alright, 5 points he will, 5 points he won't.
What's your pick?
5 points he will.
Wow. I'm going to say 5 points he does not.
I'm going to say 5 points he will, but it don't mean he's going to win the belt.
Oh! Wow, that is actually a good shout.
Thinks
That's
he can.
actually
Don't
a
forget
really good shout.
he's had a bit of an interesting one with Drew as well recently, so...
I'm,
It's either that,
I'm willing to
or-
lose these points.
Or, like I say, he cashes in on Roman Reigns.
I mean, in theory, they both would be very badly damaged / injured
That's true.
from this epic match.
I agree.
Right. So we're covered. Every match is covered. Is there anything else you want to add, mate?
Nothing from me, my man. Nothing from me.
Right. What time is it on tomorrow? Midnight?
Probably midnight, yeah.
I'm working, so I can't watch it.
I am also working. I might watch it for an hour or two, maybe, but other than that, working the weekend and I've got 10 days off.
You jammy bastard. Anyway, everyone enjoy the holidays, if we don't see you beforehand. Enjoy your lockdown tier 4. That's just been announced.
If you're in London, that is. In the south
Yeah,
of England.
or the south, yeah, or the south. Anyway, we'll see you soon and have a pleasant weekend. Enjoy the pay-per-view, and we will see you for the Royal Rumble.
Cool. Thanks very much, guys.
See you soon.